Hello guys, what's up? We're here for the full guide on how I used Midjourney to make a cover for a label. So that's the cover that you've probably seen on LinkedIn. If you didn't, I'm gonna put the link in the description. I have to say I love that one, and I wanted to show the process of how to do it, and I wanted to create one with you right now so that you're sure that you get everything. But before that, I just wanted to make some auto promo. I think it's the right place to do it. I have courses on Midjourney that just got out, which is right here. Already 300 people purchase it. You have exactly what I just said and even more to discover and learn everything about Midjourney. So, okay, how did I do that cover? How did I do that image? Right, first and foremost, it's important to understand copywriting. I couldn't use that picture directly. I have to do a bit of Photoshop. This is what Supreme Court of the US said. I have to do small edits of the image to make sure I can use it. But that's a good start. Actually, I did more than this. I also did this one right here, and I also did this one right here. It was kind of like a creepy kind of cover. So first, there is this website I love. I'll also put the link in the description, I swear. It's Mid Library, and the thing is with Midjourney, you have a lot of styles that is already embedded inside Midjourney. So let's pick a style together for, let's say, a cover. So for a cover, I probably want something, ooh, this one's interesting. So we're gonna go with that one. I like to go for portraits. We'll stay simple for the prompt. You can see it here. I did /imagine on Midjourney to be able to write the prompt, portrait by, and then I put the name of the artist that is right here. Maybe, you know what, we can put portraits of an angel. Let's try, okay? And then what I love to do is the style. So the style is how far are you from the original prompt, basically. So what I like to do is just to try different numbers. And so it can go from 0 to 1,000. So what I like to do is just a simple, I go for 100, 500, and 1,000. And because I put the brackets, it's gonna create, and you're gonna see it like in a second right now. It's gonna, if my internet wants to. Yes, sorry. And it's gonna process the 3 jobs, which is one with S100, one with S500, and one with S1000. So while it's thinking, I'd like to search for other stuff. Darren Aronofsky, interesting, I like that one. So /imagine, you copy paste the name of the guy, and this time portraits of a kid by this guy, and again S, and here I can put even different numbers. I like to always use 1,000 because that's the maximum. And here I'm gonna say yes. The key with Midjourney is really to iterate so much, so many different types of vibes. And sometimes you can even go for concept. For example, it could be Lonely Summer by this artist that I just took. And we're gonna go for S, 50, 500, 1,000, and we good. And again, I say yes. So what do we have? Let's say we want to cover that is, let's say we're just searching for something that is sticky, okay, an image that feels sticky. So what do we have right now? We have this. Interesting. This one's a bit weird, but I don't see the stickiness here. It is for sure real. It feels real. It's not sticky. Here we have more interesting stuff already. I like this one. The way I pick the images is when something, I don't know, kind of like captures you. It does come with experience, I have to say. And the best one would be like art director. That would be much better. And here you have a very different take here. It's probably S1000 or is it S50? No, it has 100. So this one might be interesting, but again, nothing that really stick to my mind. Maybe it's the prompt of an angel. Maybe the angel is not a match with the actual style from the library. So what else do we have? Looks like Harry Potter. Okay, it's not so interesting. I thought we could do something, but maybe a portrait of a kid. This one's weird. Maybe a portrait of a kid is not interesting, but I mean, this one feels real, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more like a concept. Okay, here we're getting closer to what I could want. I like, you see, loneliness and summer. I like to have contrast between two concepts. So loneliness in summer, usually you're not so lonely in summer. I don't know if I want to go for the bottom left or the top left. Maybe the top left is the one that is the creepiest, and I kind of like it. I was doing it for a music label, that's why. Here, what do we have? This one is very interesting. I love this one. This one is mysterious. This one's a bit too much. This one's interesting as well, but probably over the top. So what you want to do, I mean, here what I'd like to do is U4. So I'd like to expand, make that image bottom right to make it bigger. I also like, I think it was the first one, so I'd like U1 to be better. Okay? And then what else do we have? We have this one that could be interesting. This one is definitely interesting. I don't know about this one. This one's really creepy. I mean, you cannot see it because I have my face, but I mean, you can imagine here it's creepy a bit. But just for the sake of the example, I would go for the first one. So, okay, now that I have this image, I can end it here, it's possible, or I can do various things. I can zoom out, and by zooming out, well, I'm gonna have a bigger picture, okay? But I can also do custom zoom, and this time I can prompt what I want. And so, for example, it could be Pandora box, I don't know, and it's gonna make a prompt on top of this image. So you have the original image, then Midjourney is gonna zoom out with the new prompt, which is now the Pandora box. So you have this. For this one, we're gonna go differently, okay? You can also go for vary. Vary is like a remix. You're gonna remix your image and you're gonna ask Midjourney, okay, you have this image, it's a nice image, add like 4 new ones. And with the 4 new ones, you might get into something more interesting. The one I had, which I showed you in the beginning, this one is a remix from another remix. So I made an image, I zoomed out this image, then I made a remix of that zoomed out image, and then I made another remix. So you can see how deep you can go by iterating remixes and zooming out. So this one we did zoom out and custom zoom. This one we just made a remix. For this one, I'd like to make a custom zoom, and it would be probably Eden. How do you say Jardin d'Eden? I know the French word, but I don't know the English one. Garden of Eden. Wow, I'm so stupid. Garden of Eden. And submit. And let's see how it is now. So you can see here, I'm going to show you the original image. So that was the original image, right? No. That was the original image, okay? And I ask Midjourney to zoom out. So that's the zooming out. And I like it. I have to say, some of them, this one is a bit like a circle. This one is more like the sky behind. But I like the general effect it gives. Try to spot the differences. So here you can see the flowers are not exactly like those flowers. I feel like the ones that are the stickiest are these ones, the fat ones. I don't know why. It just works better. Or maybe the small ones actually. This one looks more like desolation, and this one looks more like flourish. And I think I want to go for the flourish to build up on the contrast. So I want to expand it. I want to make it bigger. Now this one is the one with the custom zoom, because we said Pandora box. And do you see it? Now it tried to make a box, but that is much better. I mean, this is much more interesting. And again, I think like the second one is the most interesting. I don't know why. It feels like he's like a portal to another word. This one's also nice, to be honest. But I'll go for the second one. So what I do is that I do U2. And this one is the remix. Remember, we had one image and we asked for some remixes. And I don't know about the remixes. Let's check the original together. So the original was this one. Okay. And this is remix. And I don't know, I felt like maybe it was just not as good as the other one. So I'm going to stay with the other ones. So we have this one. That is good. All right. And we have other one. That's the Garden of Eden. Interesting. Interesting, but nothing that feels sticky to me, to be honest. Maybe the first one. Okay, let's keep the first one. So we have the first one, we have this one, and we have this one. So this one, I want to zoom out again and see how it does, just to zoom out. This one, I said I wanted to have the first one and see what we can do with it. And this one already feels like it's a good one, but maybe we can find some remixes. And you can see how I'm still iterating. We started with one image and one prompt, 3 different so style of prompts. So we had 4 images, 4 images, 4 images. We had 12 images. And from these, you just go like kind of like a tree, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper. So right now I just have to wait. We have 3 images. We have this one, we have this one, and we have one that is somewhere. Kind of forgot. Oh, you have this one. So this one is not good enough, to be honest. So what I like to do is always go for a remix, even though it's not good. Maybe the remix is going to be awesome. And so I'm just trying. This one was the zoom out of this. This one is, for now, the winner, I would say. I like the general style of that image. But what do we have? We have a remix. That's a remix. I like it less, to be honest. I like the fact that you have a bit of water. It adds to the composition, but I like it less than the original that we just made. This one was the zoom out. The zoom out is interesting because it's like, again, it's a portal. So the other side is like the Garden of Eden, and you have this like weird guy that is the passenger between the 2 words, and the rest is like hell. So, and I like the fact that you have also his shadow, and you don't see any shadows on the other one. So I'll definitely go for the 4th one. So where is it? It's this one. Let's go for this one. And this one is a remix. Again, it's interesting, but I don't think it's what we're looking for, to be honest. So here we are. We have this one between hell and something kind of like, I don't know if it's Eden or if it's the paradise, or at least it feels more interesting than the other one. So you can see the zoom out. You can even make a little animation where it's this and then you zoom out to get the other ones. That's one way. And maybe the other way would be, either this one was interesting as well. Quite a different composition, or this one. I think you understood like the concept, which is go from one prompt, try different styles, and then it's a matter of zooming out, zooming on the left, on the right, remixing again and again and again, because this is how you get to that core, to that new cover that you made. And then after that, go on Photoshop, do a few changes. You can use Photoshop AI, but I guess that's for another video. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a follow if it's possible. That would be lovely. And I'll catch you soon, both on LinkedIn and on YouTube. All right. Bye-bye.